President Donald Trump's diplomatic tour across Asia marks a pivotal chapter in the ongoing story of American foreign policy. As Air Force One touches down in bustling Asian capitals, the world's attention is fixed on every move, every handshake, and every word exchanged. This journey is more than a series of formal meetings. It represents a critical opportunity to reinforce economic partnerships, address urgent security concerns, and build trust with both allies and rivals. The stakes are high, as Trump's itinerary underscores his administration's priorities, engaging with key allies like Japan and South Korea, while also navigating complex relationships with competitors such as China. Each stop on this tour is carefully chosen to send a message, highlighting the importance of strategic alliances and economic cooperation in a rapidly changing world. The tour aims to project American strength and leadership on the global stage, while advancing the America First agenda that has defined Trump's presidency. At the same time, the administration seeks to reassure partners that America remains committed to regional stability and mutual prosperity. With tensions simmering over trade disputes, territorial claims, and military posturing, this trip offers a rare chance for de-escalation, dialogue, and the pursuit of lasting stability in international markets. The outcomes of these high-level talks will ripple through global supply chains, potentially impacting everything from consumer prices to job markets around the world. Every agreement reached and every handshake shared will be closely scrutinized by analysts, investors, and citizens alike, as the world waits to see what the future holds. Personal chemistry between leaders could tip the balance, influencing negotiations and shaping the tone of future cooperation. As the world watches these historic moments unfold, there is hope for breakthroughs that will foster not only peace and prosperity in Asia, but also a more stable and interconnected global community. The eyes of the world remain fixed on Asia, awaiting the outcomes of this high-stakes diplomatic dance. President Trump's highly anticipated visit to Japan marks a significant moment in the evolving relationship between the two countries. This visit highlights the enduring alliance and deep-rooted partnership that has defined U.S.-Japan relations for decades, emphasizing mutual respect and shared interests. With the recent election of Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, Japan is entering a new era of leadership, seeking to strengthen its ties with the United States and secure robust American security commitments in an increasingly uncertain world. Prime Minister Takaichi has pledged to increase Japan's defense spending, modernize its military capabilities, and ensure the nation is prepared to meet regional security challenges. Alongside security, the two leaders are also focusing on economic cooperation, with Japan committing to new investments in the American economy. Their discussions address trade deficits, as well as ambitious plans for collaborative efforts in advanced technology, innovation, and defense industries, aiming to boost competitiveness and create jobs in both countries. President Trump, meanwhile, is pushing for more favorable terms for American businesses, advocating for fair access to Japanese markets and stronger protections for U.S. companies. At the same time, Prime Minister Takaichi is seeking relief from tariffs and more balanced trade agreements to benefit Japanese industries and consumers. The personal rapport and mutual understanding between Trump and Takaichi are seen as crucial assets, helping both leaders navigate complex negotiations and prepare for future challenges together. This historic visit projects an image of strength, unity, and stability for Japan on the world stage, while also solidifying a key U.S. partnership that is vital for peace and prosperity in the region. The pledges and agreements made during this visit will set the tone for future relations in the Indo-Pacific, shaping the strategic landscape for years to come. The meeting between Trump and Xi Jinping is a make-or-break moment for the world's largest economies. A potential agreement could de-escalate the trade war. With China making concessions, the U.S. might hold off on new tariffs, providing relief to industries on both sides. Trump's negotiating style keeps pressure high, with domestic politics adding complexity. Analysts suggest a limited agreement could freeze the conflict and build goodwill. This meeting is about managing the most important bilateral relationship of the century. Success could boost the global economy and reduce geopolitical tensions. Japan faces a delicate position with Trump's visit and his meeting with Xi. As a U.S. ally, Japan relies on American security but is economically tied to China. Japan must balance its alliance with Washington and its relationship with Beijing. Concerns arise that Trump might prioritize a trade deal with China over security. Japan is preparing for more self-reliance, increasing military spending. Economic pressures include American tariffs and the US-China trade war's fallout. Japan's diplomacy must strengthen US ties, keep China communication open, and build regional coalitions. Trump's Asia tour is more than just a series of diplomatic visits. It is a pivotal event that could shape the long-term security and stability of the entire region. As the world watches, every handshake and statement carries weight, signaling potential shifts in the balance of power across Asia. During these high-stakes meetings, leaders confront some of the most sensitive and complex geopolitical issues of our time, including the ongoing disputes in the South China Sea and the ever-present challenge of North Korea's nuclear ambitions. These discussions are not just about policy, they are about the future direction of the region. As these talks unfold, traditional alliances are put to the test, and new alignments begin to form. Major powers are reassessing their priorities, leading to a dynamic and sometimes unpredictable diplomatic landscape where old partnerships may be redefined and new ones forged. Trump's transactional approach to foreign policy has raised significant concerns among Asian allies, who now question the reliability of long-standing American security guarantees. This uncertainty prompts many nations to reconsider their own defense strategies and diplomatic ties. The intensifying rivalry between the United States and China is now the central force shaping Asian security. Countries across the region are increasingly pressured to choose sides, weighing economic interests against security needs and navigating a delicate balance between the two superpowers. The agreements and understandings reached during Trump's tour send a clear message about America's intended role in Asia. These deals could set the tone for future cooperation, competition, or even confrontation in the years ahead. A strong and consistent U.S. presence in the region has the potential to reassure allies and deter aggression. However, any sign of American withdrawal or wavering commitment could create a dangerous power vacuum, inviting instability and new challenges. Ultimately, this tour represents a critical juncture for Asia's future. The decisions made now will influence not only regional stability and cooperation, but also the prosperity and security of millions for years to come. The world waits to see what path Asia will choose.